Hi guys, I hope you enjoy this first train simulator video. Just a quick note, what I didn't realise was with this video that there was an echo in the background from my microphone, and that's because I was running the sound straight from my laptop and of course the microphone picked it up. This will be changed for next time, so I hope it won't be as echoey, but please do enjoy the video. Please give me a bit of support for this, because this is the first one in a long time, and I hope you enjoy it. Hello, and welcome to my first train simulator video of Train Simulator 2018. Now, we are sitting at St Pancras International on the Thameslink platforms, about to depart for Bedford. As today is a route learning session, I am not sticking particularly to a timetable, but I am sticking to speeds. So welcome to this video anyway, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk through the stopping points that I'm going to use today, and I hope you enjoy the journey from Bedford to Brighton, from St Pancras to Brighton. Now I'm just going to give you a couple of exterior shots of the train that I am using. As you can see, this is the Class 319. In fact, it is number 319378, and we are on the lower platforms of St Pancras International. Don't know whether it's platform A or platform B. And we're back into the cab. As you can see, it also has a nice passenger configuration on the train simulator with a 3-2 seating, as they do on the 319s. So I'm going to set this train up for a departure. This train will be calling at Kentish Town, West Hampstead, Cricklewood, Hendon, Mill Hill Broadway. Oh no, it won't. Forget that. Let's go off the Real Times Trains is stopping service. So they will stop at West Hampstead Thameslink, then St Albans, Harpenden, Luton Airport Parkway, Luton, Leagrave, Harlington, Flitwick and Bedford. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put the train forward, and you can hear that lovely alarm, which I'm going to use Q to stop. Next I'm going to adjust the lights, and we're going to have today's headlight on. Also going to turn on the cab lights, not like that actually does much. Better keep that open, we've got a nice window blind on the 319. Actually tested whether the windows come undone, which they don't. You've got a 172 coming through for some reason. There's no ground 172. Don't know why. But we do. And the power throttle lever is on 0. And the train brakes are on. I've now put the train brake onto 1. The speed limit leaving St Pancras International is 30 miles an hour, so that's the speed that I've got to keep onto as we depart. So the next station is, of course, West Hampstead. So I've got the train on second throttle at the moment, and I'm changing it between first and second to try and keep the speed limit just below 30 miles an hour. Although I'm going to be stopping at all stations today, I'm not going to be loading and unloading. I'm operating this as if it was just a training service. And we're coming out the tunnels now. You can see the main line to the left of the train, coming out of St Pancras, which is just below 30 mile an hour at the moment. So try and speed the train up so we're on 30. We're just going slightly above now. Oh, we're climbing a bit above. No. Not a dynamic brake. Oh. We are speeding now. Quite heavily. Slightly over the speed limit. We're coming through to Kentish Town now. Do have an increase in speed as we go up to 50 mile an hour just at the end of this crossing. So I'll up the speed as soon as the train gets to the bridge. Go up to 50 mile an hour and then 75 mile an hour when we get to the end of the tunnel section just before West Hampstead. But as we approach West Hampstead, we need to remember halfway through the tunnel to slow down for the station at West Hampstead. Long tunnel I'm on about. Brakes on now. Brakes on nice and slowly. So that we have a nice smooth arrival into West Hampstead. Which I thought was coming up. And the looks of it. Oh, it is. No, it's not. No, it does. Journey time expected on this section is 9 minutes. It's 8 minutes even. So I don't think I'm doing too badly. And the stopping point for here, because we are driving a 4-car unit, is just after the bridge. Where those monitors are there. Put the train into full service. Perfect. I'm going to open the doors actually. Give you a view of the outside of the train. So actually I've just stopped slightly further ahead of the 4-car. So that's quite nicely aligned. Although you would want to use the monitors because this is a driver-only operation, technically. Above the speed dial here is the car indicator. So we've got 4-car, have an 8-car unit, or a 12-car unit. And it's just a reminder to say that I'm driving a 4-car unit today. So leaving West Hampstead, the speed limit is 75 miles an hour. And next stop is St Albans, which means we're going to be going quite fast through some stations, hitting the maximum speed of 90 miles an hour. We are due to arrive in St Albans at 24 minutes past. Which is 13 minutes time. Today is the London to Bedford route available on Train Simulator, which is going through the it's quite shaky. And the speed limit will hit 90 miles an hour in a second. Train can pretty much go to full speed. Then the next drop of speed limit is just after Hendon at the end of the platform, so I do need to watch out for that. We'll have an alarm to say the speed has increased. Just after Hendon. There will also be a warning sign. There are some 319s parked up there. 319 is no longer used on this route. They have been replaced by the faster train on Pancras services. Having an 8-car Thameslink service just past us. Now. The train has gone into emergency brake for some reason. I think I've just accidentally hit the emergency brake. My error. So it's not a signal. Never mind. There we are, you can see how quick the emergency brake is on this train. There we are. However, the speed is dropping down to 60 miles an hour shortly. The sign is at the end of the platform for the change of speed. It's because the line breaks off and has a funny bend before we rejoin at 90 miles an hour. As you can see, the start of the bend is here. Get the train up to 60 miles an hour because there is no point in going above. You can see the 60 mile an hour speed sign is here. Apply the brake here so we don't run over 60 miles an hour. And then we do go to 90 miles an hour in a short second. Oh, wrong way. Have a 172 coming up. The 172s would not normally run on this route. The next station we're just about to pass through is Mill Hill Broadway. Class 319 has a two-tone horn, and to use the two-tone horn you can press the space bar and then the beep key. And the horn and the bell key for American trains. You're now approaching 80 miles an hour. Houses here on the left, there will be a speed change to 75 miles an hour. Nothing there. No. This is before. For a second. That's to warn us that there's a speed change coming up. So the speed change is 75, and that's for the tunnel section here. So I'm just going at 70 at the moment. We've got 3 stations to go through, no, 2 stations to go through before St Albans. One is straight after this tunnel, where the speed limit changes to 90, pretty much straight after. And then we are running now slightly behind schedule. And there is a speed drop right down to 65 miles an hour when we approach St Albans. The bell that you keep hearing is just to say that the line ahead is clear. If it's not, you'll hear a buzzing sound, and I have to press the driver's light, big yellow button here, the AWS reset. And if you don't press it within a certain time, then the train thinks that the driver is unresponsive and will put on the emergency brake. We are now cruising at a nice speed of 90 miles an hour. This is Radler. Speed remains at 90 miles an hour. So from St Albans, this service becomes a stopping service, stopping at every station. And at the 65 mile an hour marker, we slow down for St Albans. The Midlands main line, by the way, connects London to Nottingham and Derby, and further on up to Sheffield, as well as stopping at places like Leicester in between. East Midlands trains currently operate a service on the route, as well as Pancras Ovia Railway, or whatever the name is now. The East Midlands train services stop primarily at Luton Airport Parkway in Bedford, although there is some controversy over this, as there has been a recent idea that trains should now not call at Bedford and Luton in the peak. Mainline trains operate on the latitude track. That's the warning that the speed drops down to 80 miles an hour. And that was the 65 mile an hour marker for we are now approaching St Albans Station. I'm going to put the train into full service. The marker is at the shelter. Just after the bridge. So this is St Albans. See, the train is over there. If I use the shift bar, you can look either side of the train. The left hand side. Go back into the cab. Doors are now closing. And our next station is Harpenden. Due to arrive at Harpenden in 5 minutes time. No, in 7 minutes time. We are running approximately 2 minutes late. The speed limit leaving St Albans is 65 miles an hour. The speed will go back up to 90 before creeping down to 85. The speed limit increases here to 80. So as soon as we are past, we can speed up to 80. As you can see, the train is up. The journey to Bedford is about an hour from St Pancras on a semi-fast service. So we are just below halfway. Are slowly nearing 80 miles an hour. When houses appear on our right hand side, that we are approaching the brake on slightly. That's the signal that we are approaching Harpenden. Before that we have a speed increase to 90 miles an hour. Waiting, they could miss that. As houses are starting to appear on our right, I'm putting the train increase power, we have another 8-car unit passing us. We can see Harpenden Station ahead. Still a bit finicky with the keyboard controls for the train at the 85-mile-an-hour speed board for departure. I normally drive the train with the mouse. That's a bit difficult to do while you're recording the video. There are no markers at Harpenden, so I try and park the train as close to the bridge as possible. See, the doors are open all the way down the platform. We are actually on time into Harpenden, or we're running about a minute late. Speed limit on departure is 85 miles an hour. The next station is, it's 75 miles an hour leaving Harpenden. Next station is Luton Airport Parkway. Luton Airport Parkway should be there in about 6 minutes' time. No, it is 85 leaving Harpenden. Speed limit dropped to 75, just got it as a warning. I don't think I'll be a very good train driver. Way to remember we're coming into Luton is there should be a bend to the right and then to the left. I know that sounds a bit weird, but that's the way I remember that we're coming into Luton. There is a change of speed as it's not. We are now approaching Luton Airport Parkway. It'd be good if there was a thing called the Luton Airport Express. Maybe Gatwick Express should go to Luton. I think that would be very possible. Thought I might hear a plane go over. I don't think I'm going to have the chance. I'm going to increase the speed. Bend, I mean. But I could be wrong. We've still got 2 minutes before our arrival into Luton anyway. And the train is running slightly late. I think this is bend to the right. I mean, yeah, this is the one. Probably should remember distances by signal. We are now approaching Luton Airport Parkway. And I've hit the emergency brake again. I'm not used to the controls. So we are now running a minute late, currently. Well, we're on time if we're in the platform. Thankfully, we were slowing down anyway, so, and the platform is only there. That's to warn us that there is a change of speed at Luton down to Luton Airport Parkway. And guess who's added the emergency brake again? Here, 8172 next to the train. We are running about 1.5 minutes late. Maybe I'll take a parking for us. Oh, doors are locked and then the next doors. How loud the train is. Right, leaving Luton. Thought those lights were illuminated. Leaving Luton, the speed limit is 70 miles an hour. Leaving Luton Airport Parkway. And the speed limit is 70. I've just said that. Luton is approaching fairly shortly. In fact, it is where the 70 mile an hour speed limit changes. Let's get this right, yeah. A nice smooth approach into Luton. The stopping point is a standard stop point at the end of the platform. I've added the emergency brake again. I must like the emergency brake on this train. Right, hopefully I don't hit that again. After Luton, the speed limit goes up to 75 miles an hour. You leave Luton at 40. Right. Accelerate now. I'll remember how to do this eventually. Next station is Leagrave. Speed limit is now 85 miles an hour once we rejoin. We have Leagrave, Harlington, Flitwick and Bedford to go. Let the train slowly creep up to 85 miles an hour. We have done. There should be a change of speed to 90 shortly. Marked by houses on our right. Yep. Although at the end of the sidings by the bridge is our slowdown point for Leagrave, which again is a standard car sign at the end of the platform. Arrival into Leagrave should be at 44 minutes. Start braking now for Leagrave. Are approaching rather rapidly. We are now only about 30 seconds late, so we have ran that last section rather well. The speed limit leaving Leagrave is 90 miles an hour, though it does drop down to 70 before our next station at Harlington. However, when we hit the 70 mile an hour marker for Harlington, that is when to slow the train down for the station. The 8-car stop is by the monitors at the end of the platform there. There is no 12-car stop. Surprisingly, we haven't been passed by any high-speed trains on our left-hand side. It'd be nice if there was some East Midlands trains services coming past. Maybe I'll get that for our next session. Approaching Harlington shortly. The train into off the into 2 so that we can coast nicely. Warning to slow down to 70 miles an hour. And we are approaching Harlington now. I'm going to use the end of the platform as my stop marker. And upon leaving Harlington, the speed limit increases to 80 miles an hour. Time now is 49:54, so we are running actually a minute late. Hopefully the doors will close soon, so we can have a nice quick departure. At the track merge, the speed limit increases to 90 miles an hour, although the speed will drop again to 75 for a tunnel section before hitting. No, that's absolutely quick. We'll reach a 70 mile an hour speed limit again by a bend of the track. on arrival into Bedford. Also the same point where the train should start to increase its speed. For the 70 sign. We are due in at Bedford at 10:53. Upon leaving Flitwick, the speed is 70 miles an hour, although it will increase to 90 on the departure of the platform. The 8-car stop, the 4-car stop is just by the shelter here. I've just stopped short of it. However, I am within range. Just having a look to see if I can see a timer, which I can't. So whether we're on time or not. I don't think the train has one. Inside. The train's got a maximum speed of 100 miles an hour. There's something I didn't know. Up there. White controls. Anything interesting to press? Anything that I shouldn't press? There we are. Now we're departing Flitwick, and next station and final station is Bedford. The train will now hit a speed of 90 miles an hour before decreasing back down to 75, increasing to 90. Then falling down to 75 and then 50 and possible 30 pulling into the platforms at Bedford. This is Bedford main station. There is also a Bedford St John, which is on the Master Vale line, which connects Bedford to Bedford and the West Coast. When I'm referring to the West Coast there, I am referring to it for the West Coast. there is a speed marker coming up. Ready for a tunnel. Speed drops to 75. We are well below that, so I'm going to increase the speed of the train for a second. So the speed through the tunnel is 75 miles an hour. We are just hitting that now. Straight after the tunnel, the speed limit hits 90 miles an hour again. Although there seems to be a lack of sign. There are some flats on our right hand side to get ready for the speed to drop back down to 75 miles an hour. Then we have a big junction and that means the speed will drop down to 50 miles an hour. We are approximately 8 minutes away from Bedford right now for an 11:05 overdrive. We are approaching 90 miles an hour. And I'm just going to let the train coast at 90 miles an hour on setting 3, or notch 3. Brought the train down to notch 2. We've got a speed of 90 miles an hour. Start the flaps. I think so. I'm letting the train naturally brake now. There's the alarm. Drop the train now down to 75 miles an hour. speed drop now to 50 miles an hour. There's the warning. And now we just have to brake slowly to come into Bedford. Currently letting the train coast into the platform. Added a bit of slight brake to bring the train down to about 35 miles an hour. There are some nice train sidings. There is only an 8 and 10 car stop at Bedford. The time is 11:02, so we are in fact 2 minutes ahead of schedule. Going to park the train here. So, I hope you have enjoyed this train simulator video. There is some subscribe things at the end, and at the end of my next video I will put a recommended video and a previous video that you can check out. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you again next time.